the young and the restless spoilers. Under the glittering chandeliers of the grand ballroom, Adam stood poised at the center of attention, a dazzling diamond ring glinting between his fingers. The room was filled with Genoa City's elite, their murmurs hushed as they watched this unexpected spectacle unfold. Among the crowd stood Chelsea, her eyes wide with surprise, and just a few steps away, Sally observed with a carefully composed expression. Adam's voice resonated through the hall. "Chelsea," he began, his gaze fixed intently on her, "you are the love of my life. I want to spend every moment proving to you that no harm will ever come your way as long as I'm by your side. Will you marry me?" The proposal hung in the air, charged with emotion and undercurrents that only a few could discern. Chelsea felt a whirlwind of thoughts and doubts swirl within her. She had loved Adam deeply once, but time and betrayal had eroded the trust between them. His declarations now seemed both earnest and suspect. Was this a genuine attempt to rebuild their fractured relationship, or another one of Adam's manipulative games? She glanced at Connor, their son, whose hopeful eyes met hers from across the room. The prospect of giving him the stable, happy family he deserved tugged at her heartstrings. Taking a deep breath, Chelsea stepped forward. "Yes, Adam," she replied softly, allowing a tentative smile to grace her lips. "I will marry you." Applause erupted around them as Adam slipped the ring onto her finger. The diamond caught the light, a symbol of promises renewed, or perhaps, promises yet to be broken. Chelsea tried to embrace the joy of the moment, reminding herself that accepting his proposal was a step toward healing, both for her and for Connor. Sally watched the scene unfold with a mix of emotions. Once entangled in a complex relationship with Adam herself, she understood better than anyone the charm and duplicity he was capable of. Yet, she felt no jealousy, only a quiet resignation and a lingering concern for Chelsea. Approaching her after the crowd had dispersed slightly, Sally offered a sincere smile. "Congratulations, Chelsea," she said warmly. "I truly hope you find the happiness you're seeking." "Thank you, Sally," Chelsea replied, her eyes searching Sally's for any hint of insincerity. Finding none, she allowed herself to relax slightly. "It means a lot coming from you." As the evening progressed, Chelsea found herself mingling with guests, all eager to share in her apparent happiness. Yet, a nagging doubt gnawed at the back of her mind. Memories of Adam's past betrayals surfaced unbidden, the lies, the secret agendas, the times he had left her feeling like a pawn in his intricate games. Was this engagement truly about rekindling their love, or was there another motive lurking beneath his grand gesture? Meanwhile, Adam basked in the success of his public proposal. He had achieved exactly what he intended, capturing the attention of everyone present, including Sally. He glanced in her direction, noting her composed demeanor. A flicker of frustration crossed his face. Sally's indifference was not part of his plan. He had hoped to elicit a reaction, to stir something, jealousy, regret, anything, that would confirm he still held sway over her emotions. But Sally was resolute. She refused to let Adam manipulate her feelings any longer. Instead, she focused on moving forward, channeling her energy into her career and new relationships that promised a healthier dynamic. Later that evening, Chelsea sought out Adam, finding him alone on the terrace overlooking the city lights. "It's a beautiful night," she commented, joining him at the railing. "Almost as beautiful as you," he responded, turning on the charm that had once swept her off her feet. She smiled faintly but decided to confront her uncertainties head-on. "Adam, I need to know, what prompted this sudden proposal? We've been through so much, and trust doesn't just rebuild overnight." He took a moment before answering, his gaze distant. "I realize I've made mistakes, Chelsea. But I want to make things right, for us, for Connor. I miss the family we used to be." "Do you?" she pressed gently. "Or is there something else you're not telling me?" He met her eyes, a hint of defensiveness flashing across his features. "Why can't you just accept that I want us to be together again?" "Because history has taught me to be cautious," she replied. "I need to be sure that this is real." Adam sighed, frustration creeping into his tone. "What do I have to do to prove it to you?" "Be honest with me," Chelsea implored. "No more games, no more secrets." He hesitated, and in that pause, Chelsea sensed that her fears were justified. I am being honest, he insisted, but the conviction in his voice wavered. Unwilling to let the moment escalate into an argument, Chelsea nodded slowly. All right, Adam. Let's take it one day at a time.